So I'm using the spotlight I can't see, and I'm bringing you authors I know nothing about. Just a typical Rebecca kind of video, really. Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, how you doing? My eyes are so itchy right now. Anyway, so I am going to share with you 5 authors and books that I have not read yet, but you know, they're on the hype train, so I kind of want to read them soon. And we're just going to get into them. There's a mix of middle grade, young adult. I think there's some adult on there as well. I think it's mainly young adult. But anyway, let's just get into them. So the first one we have here is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This one is a YA thriller. It has been doing the hype train rounds on booktube for absolutely ages. And then its sequel came out earlier on this year, and the sequel kind of like dropped off the edge of the planet. Like, I don't know why. This follows Andy, who is doing a school project, and this school project can be on pretty much anything that they want it to be on, and she decides, you know what, I'm gonna do it on a supposedly solved murder from years and years back in our little town. Now, in our little town, this murder happened and everybody presumed that it was this one person, so this one person was convicted of the murder. Andy is not so sure, so therefore she opens up her own investigation while doing this class project and finds out that things were not what they seem, and kind of gets her little Sherlock Holmes hat on and does a bit of detective work. This one has, as I said, been very popular on booktube. It is fairly short as well, comes in at just over 400 pages, so hopefully I can pick this one up soon. So yes, very excited to get to this one. Kind of gutted I haven't picked it up already. Next up we have a YA fantasy, I believe, and that is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. This is the Waterstones exclusive. Vanessa got me it for my birthday or Christmas, and I'm scared to take the sticker off because I know it will leave a mark because it's been on that long. But anyway, all I know about this is that it's African inspired magic, and I think that's about it. I don't know a lot about this, okay? I've heard amazing things about it. I did pick up its sequel because it was exclusive to Waterstones edition with blue sprayed edges, I believe it was, and I wanted them to match because I knew that if I picked this up I would really enjoy it. I did try and start this. When did I try and start this? I think I got about 10 pages into it and then just decided it wasn't for me at that time, which I tend to do a lot actually. But anyway, this just says on the back, they killed my mother, they took our magic, they tried to bury us, now we rise. So that alone, I don't even want to know what the full premise is. Like, that just sounds like there's going to be war. I mean, if they've took the magic, I'm hoping they get it back. Like, just so many unanswered questions that I need answering, and I know the only way to answer them is to read this goddamn book, which I haven't done yet, obviously, or else it wouldn't be in this video. Next up we have a YA staple, a YA fantasy staple, a booktube staple, and that is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. You can see the bloody spotlight. At the time of filming this, I have not read this yet. All I know about this one is that this is the start of the Grishaverse, and everybody loves Six of Crows and the other one, Crooked Kingdom. Everybody loves those two more so than this, apparently. Apparently you don't have to read this to pick up Crooked Kingdom and the other one. Oh my god. Basically, you don't need to pick these up to read the other ones, but I feel like to fully understand and appreciate the other two, I should pick these up first. It is fairly short. It is YA. I should be able to read it no problem at all. All I know about this is a heist story, because when I read Fire and Heist earlier on in the year by Sarah Beth Durst, a lot of people were like, you do realise that's Shadow and Bone, right? So I do want to pick this up. I want to know what the whole hype is about, because the hype train has been, gone, come back again, and it's on its way out, and it's probably going to come back again next year because I think there's another book coming out in this verse. But anyway, very excited to pick this one up at some point. And yes, you can see the spotlight, and no, I cannot see a thing. So I don't know if this one or the last book is going to be more shocking, but another one I'm really excited for is Frostheart by Jamie Littler. I still haven't read anything by Jamie Littler. I haven't read anything with his illustrations in either, and I'm really sad about that because this is just unbelievable. Like, he does all of his own illustrations apparently, so you've got like, yeah, you've got little things like that. I'm trying not to spoil it, like, for myself or for you guys. So there's illustrations littered throughout the book. This is a signed edition as well, and I know that this is very popular across booktube, not just with middle grade readers. It's popular across the board. So this follows Ash, who is one day waiting for his parents with his Yeti guardian. I don't know, it's middle grade, I'm going with it. He's waiting for his parents with his Yeti guardian, but they don't show up, and instead what shows up is this magical slayer called the Frostheart, which leads Ash to find out that he actually has magical powers. So he just hops on board this magical sleigh and goes for an adventure, from what I can tell. I'm hoping to pick this one up fairly soon. I did pick up the sequel because of the matching sprayed edges from Waterstone, so I did pick up the sequel to this one too. I know I'm a sucker for sprayed edges and matching books. But anyway, I'm really excited to get to this one. As I said, the buzz is unbelievable for this book and this series in general, and I've heard amazing things about Jamie Littler, so I need to get on this hype train. The last one I have, Please Don't Hate Me, It's Clap on Your Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. I started it and got 72 pages into it and I'm not feeling it. Please don't hate me. I think it's just the prose. I think I just need to sit and read it properly and imagine that it's me saying all these things because it's prose. I don't know if anybody else does that or if that's just a me thing. But anyway, this follows two young girls, one who lives in the Dominican Republic and one who lives in New York. They both have the same father, but the spooky thing is that neither knows the other exists. It's like a they don't know situation. And this follows the two girls as they find out that their father, who was travelling from New York to the Dominican, has passed away in a plane crash. And this is very, I don't want to say loosely based, but this is based on an event that occurred shortly after 9/11. There was a flight going from New York to the Dominican that sadly crashed and the passengers on board passed away. And it also uncovered a lot of double family life leading. So it's not uncommon in this situation for, apparently, I don't know how true this is, but this is according to things I've read, this is not an uncommon situation where a lot of men would lead double lives and they would have a family in like the Dominican, for example, and also a family in New York, and split their time between the two without the other knowing that they exist. So this follows the two girls as they come to terms with the fact that not only have they lost their father, but they've gained a whole kind of step family that they didn't really know about. At the point that I got up to, they had found out that their father had passed away, but they didn't know that the other existed yet. It is told in prose, it is a quick read from what I've read so far, and I'm kind of sad that I haven't fully been invested in it like everybody else has, because everybody else loves this book and I just haven't felt that connected to it, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the prose. But anyway, I kept this one till last because I know a lot of people will hate me for it. So there we have it. These are 5 books and their authors that I have not read anything of yet, but I would like to very, very soon, or else they would not be in my library. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will link all of these books in the description down below, where all my social medias will also be linked. These links will be affiliate links, so if you do click on them, feel free, you don't have to. It's just something that I'm trying to do to make sure that you can find all the information out about the books that you would like to know more information about from the videos, obviously. But just above that description box is the like and subscribe. If you do want to do that, please do so. It really helps my channel out. And also click that bell icon. I am trying to post weekly, but you know, it's me. Probably won't be a thing that I keep doing. But if you, as I said, if you open that description box, you find a link to all my social medias. Come say hi on other platforms, and I shall speak to you all soon with another video. Bye! Right, where are my glasses? Because my eyes are hurting like hell.